From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It is episode 100 of Titillating Tuesdays. Holy crap, I can't believe I made it this far of all the insanity that's been going on in life. It's amazing that I made it this far. 100 episodes, ups and downs galore here and there and everywhere. And I've changed my avatar on account of a certain event that happened last week. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I think that the U.S. is slightly more freer than it was the last time I looked. So there you go. That's going to be standing there for at least the next 4 years to protest freedom and everything else that's going on down there. So shame on me. I have no shame whatsoever. How's it going, everyone? Glad that everybody made it. And I'm going to say hello to everybody that's here so far in the chat. We got Franco Walker. Hello, comic. Hello to you, Franco Walker. Nice to see you. And we also got Vince Womack. Ba weep grana weep nitty bong to you too, dude. Nice to see you, man. And who else have we got going over here? We got Penny, who says hello to Vince. Hello, Penny. Nice to see you. Everybody's favorite Lucky Penny in the audience. Great that you're here. And we also got the illustrious Al Nickerson, who says word and hail to everybody. Hail to you, Al Nickerson. How's it going? Dude, I got to talk to you a little bit later about something that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, I will do that. And on top of that, he also says, don't be a soy boy and come and enjoy the proclivities of his Facebook page there. If anybody Facebooks whatsoever, go check him out, Al Nickerson. Fun dude. So, and hello, comment. God almighty. That's me. Hello, Sorta Poopers Cuber. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. And we also got Wendy, Trauma Warrior, who says hello, CRC and chat. Great to see you, Wendy. Awesome that you're here today. And let's see, I'm moving a little slow today. I've had my colonoscopy screening this morning. I'm still feeling the meds. Wow. Damn. So you're hepped up on goofballs and you made it here. That's dedication for you. So, and we also got Dust Wolfen. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. And he says, congrats on episode 100, Mike. Well, thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it. And we also got Lord Thoft. That also made it as well. Hello, Lord Thoft. Great that you're here, dude. And yeah, wow. So we made it this far to episode 100. So I know it hasn't exactly been consistent over the past couple of months and whatnot, up and down and everywhere and here. And yes, I am the comic relief polar bear. Confusion is understandable. It is. It really, truly is. And oh, hey, yeah, we got Milton Copper as well, man. How's it going, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. And he says howdy to everybody out there, and howdy to you too, Milton Copper. Let's see. Well, yeah, it's episode 100, It's great to see you all here. It's great to be back. I've been trying to shuffle around the schedule, as it were, and whatnot. And you know what? I'm going to do this because I probably have been thinking about it on and off, because I usually leave it to maybe midway through the episode or sometimes at the end, and sometimes I just downright forget, and that's just me. So I want to plug before we get on to everything right here. So you know what? I just want to plug to my friends over at let's see, Flip City Magazine. And just to let you guys know, hey, if you guys are looking for some fun stuff to read, there is Flip City Magazine that are right there for you guys. The link is in the description. So if you want a fun read, and subscribe to these guys, because they are fighting the woke out there and putting a funny spin on it. And if you go ahead and subscribe, then you get a 10% discount off your subscription to Flip City Magazine. And on top of that, you get their patented tinfoil hat, which you have to have. So, because that's the way they are. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe to them, I'm sure they'll appreciate it, and use the coupon code CRC for your special subscription, like I said, for 10% off. And on top of that, there we go. We also got Al Nickerson's book, which is, I still got to change that because it's not summer anymore. It's getting slowly into winter. So Al Nickerson's comic. So Sword of Eden book 1 and book 2 are out. The dude is also producing and drawing up like a madman. Book 3. And so if you want a really good read, because, God knows comics are just, full of shite these days, then go ahead and grab yourself a copy of Al Nickerson's Sword of Eden comic. You can get book 1 and book 2. And seeing how a certain orange man won a certain election in a certain country, you can also get the limited edition Trump 2024 cover as well. So you can go ahead and do that, and subscribe to all those fun issues that he has coming out soon. So you want to do that? Yes, I'd like Flip City Magazine too. I got to get them back on the show because they're awesome. I miss Kitty and all of them. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and do that, and check out these fine people with their fine comestibles that are out right now. So why don't we just go ahead and introduce everybody onto the show, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Jason Fox at 540 Studios. How's it going, dude?
Doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty well. Happy to be here. It's been a while. Been missing being here, so it's good to be back. Good to do a stream again.
Yeah.
And, skål, as I always say to everybody out there in the chat. It's good to see you all. And, I'm really happy because a certain man, he won the election, as you can see on my hats. Where I stand in the political side. So that night, it messed up my sleep. We had a stream with pop culture, Pacific 414 and Pop Culture Minefield. Gary was there and other people was there.
Yeah.
And he the funny thing is that Pacific thought that most of us probably was gonna go to sleep at some point. So he decided, in the show, we need to wrap up the stream. But after that, we were sitting in the back room on StreamYard for hours watching the election, and all of us are mocking him now. Just like, we could have gone for so many more hours on stream because we had a great damn time watching it. And when we saw, I knew it from the beginning that Trump had a good chance of winning. We saw how it was. But when he did win Pennsylvania, we knew he won. That was like the last. That's okay. Now it's confirmed. He won Pennsylvania. Now he is, that he won the whole election, and we were so happy. It was a great time. But Pacific, you should have had a stream even longer.
It was
You
huge,
bastard.
totally huge.
It was
And-
huge.
Huge. And we also got Pop Culture Republic. How's it going, man?
Aha. Hey,
Aha.
it's going
Aha.
great.
You're
Another
looking-
great day in America.
There we go.
And Texas stays red for 4 more years.
Yes.
America. F yeah.
You're looking quite cowboyish
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
in the great state of Texas. How's
Yep.
it going, man?
Oh, going pretty well. Getting
Nice.
better every day. A little bit better day by day.
Nice. Ever since a certain election was won, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
If you depend on who you listen to, it's like things are collapsing, the wheels are coming off the bus, mass chaos and calamity and mayhem. That's just the liberal side of things.
Yeah.
Cats
I
and
can also
dogs
say-
living
I can also
together.
say-
Yeah,
And
chaos.
also, a lot of our Norwegian politicians are scared now because they do not want to change. And but not, again, what happens in America affects Norway. So now a lot of them are scared, and a lot of people have started to wake up when it comes to certain things. And yeah, the big politicians are scared.
Yeah, yeah.
Team America theme should play at rallies more often.
American baby, yeah, yeah.
America,
Oh.
can't say that word yet. Oh my god, man! Hey, Madman 4, cannot confirm nor deny who I voted last week. Yes, no problem. It's all good. And last but certainly not least, we got the illustrious Appian. How's it going, dude?
Yay!
Yeah. Hey man, good to see you again.
Hey.
Hello. What's going on?
Is the coleslaw ready?
Coleslaw is ready.
Coleslaw is ready. Yeah. How's it going, dude?
It's going good.
It's going
chilling.
good.
Yep.
You just chilling. Right
Yep.
on.
I got no complaints.
Not yet, anyway.
Nope.
So, all right. Well, that was riveting. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, okay. Well, anyway, seeing how this is episode 100, we're going to try to make this as fun as possible, but don't bank on it, but it just generally ends up going in that direction regardless anyway. So minimal effort, but hopefully maximum rewards. So that being said, we'll get into the first segment of the show that we love to call
Tonight, we dive into the diseased human mind. Join me. The gray matter is warm.
That's right.
News.
the section that most people can tolerate with a full stomach. Stupid news. And what do we got in stupid
Dare I
news today?
ask, is it going to be election related?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, but probably not. But some interesting news here. China. China may be using sea to hide its submarines. I don't know how they're going to do this, but
Wow.
Oh, that's genius. That's a and genius. Well done. Good job.
it is. Yes.
Glad I was sitting down for that one. Woof.
I know, right? Wow. It's the hell you say.
This is the best idea ever. It's like,
God.
it's wow. It's I don't know what to say.
Newsflash, water
I
makes
know,
things
I
wet.
know. No, you lie. So, my God, Mountain Cup, I don't believe in this country moving to Hawaii. Well, Hawaii is part of the U.S., so I don't know. So,
Yeah. Hey,
but,
just don't
yeah.
just don't move to Japan like a certain big Kick streamer or Twitch streamer. He said straight out,
Yeah,
I want to move to Japan after the election. And I'm just like,
wow.
Japan is really
Oh, yeah.
pro Donald Trump, right? They even celebrated when
Yeah,
he
exactly,
won.
right?
They had a big event for
Oh,
it in Japan.
Oh,
They
God.
love the guy.
Franco. It's a revolutionary idea. Yeah, who thought, Oh my God.
way to hide it
Snorted
either way,
Pubis.
though.
Yeah, it's much trickier to try to hide the submarine in your bathtub. Yes, it is.
Yes,
So
exactly.
when it's easier than hiding a sub in a mountain. Yeah, well, that's true too. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. May China be up to something, or or is this just something nobody thought of? I haven't the faintest idea.
Them just being all sneaky and all putting their submarines in the ocean like that. My goodness.
That's true.
Nobody's gonna find out, Nobody's gonna find out. Come on.
No,
it's genius.
That's silly. My God. But yeah, I think they might be onto something. So hey, Real Weight Nation, how's it going?
Hey, man,
you on again? Yes. Well, when I find time, I will definitely try to make time for you, dude. So there we go.
So
and yes. So our Madman number 4 with a $7 super chat, a little something because I miss you guys. Aw, thank you, our Madman number 4.
Nice.
Just because that's what you can. This one's for you.
I love that. I love that. That's so genius.
I love that one. Yes.
I feel like there's context.
Actually, you know what?
There.
There is, but I don't care. But actually, see, now it's over 5. I probably should have done the $10 one, which would have been.
Thomas, what are you doing? Thomas! Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
That's gonna be me when I'm old.
Good doggy. Good
doggy.
That's
gonna be me when I'm old. When I'm on guitar and singing when I'm old, and it just falls out.
Oh man. Melted Copper, is that Captain Finity guy still in these parts? I don't know. Every once in a while, I guess, maybe. So, well, I'm speechless. There you go. But yes, they're doggy dentures. Yes, they actually have them, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
there is actually.
Yeah.
I have seen dogs getting implants and stuff like that. I saw police stuff. The dog had really bad teeth and stuff, because of years and years, and being in the police force, and you know what they're dealing with when it comes to criminals and stuff. So the teeth have been really fucked up through the years. So the dog did get implants, but it got like also more metal on their teeth. So it gets stronger and stronger and stuff like that. So it's easier for them to catch the bad guys and more painful. And that's a thing.
Well, maybe they should have got
be careful
from China. So yeah.
So
but
illegal aliens out there, be careful now.
Exactly. So China, revolutionary.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll stick, but good to you. Good to you guys. So I never thought such a thing was possible.
I'm proud. This is probably a
China.
better idea. It's better. This is a better idea than TikTok.
It is. Oh my God. And next in
somebody
super
had
news,
to come up with that headline.
Yeah. And next in super news, from the Metro Web Reporter.
What?
What?
Yeah. A vicar was hospitalized with a potato up his bum. Go figure. On Halloween, of all dates, no doubt. Yeah.
Why?
On Halloween. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to be a vegetable garden. But I'm the faintest idea. But a vicar claims a potato got stuck up his bottom after he fell onto the vegetable while hanging curtains in the nude.
Time to make mashed potatoes.
That's right.
He fell on the bed. How? That makes no sense that you fall and it goes
I'm-
straight in your bum. How
I'm just
hard did you
wondering
fall?
why- How big was the potato?
Yeah, how big was the potato, man? Oh God.
Why was he hanging curtains in the nude?
Yes.
Yeah,
That-
makes sense to me. No, it does, doesn't it?
Oh,
exactly
God.
right. Why was he hanging them in
How
the
else do you
nude?
hang
I
curtains?
thought the faintest idea.
So I have a question. Did he use
well.
a lot of baby? Did he use a lot of baby oil?
Oh yeah. Hopefully it wasn't a hot potato. So,
Oh
but,
God.
I'm at a genuine loss for words on this one.
yeah, exactly. Melted copper. Yeah, why not? I mean,
I
why
wonder
not
what the
do it
people in the
nude? I
hospital.
don't know.
I wonder what the people in the hospital said when they saw this.
I'm waiting.
I
I'm waiting
want-
for Wendy's response on this.
Yeah.
But Al, come on, we all know he didn't fall. Oh my god.
Oh God.
Oh jeez. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
God.
There we go. The obligatory comment from Wendy.
Welcome to my world. I feel bad
and
for you
sort of
there.
Movies, yeah, because you don't have curtains. People can look in and see you're naked. Well, yeah, I suppose. So, why not?
But
My God.
according to him,
And hey,
though, he
radioactive.
fell- Yeah.
Gotta bake that potato somehow.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
God, that made me sick.
It's all right. Potatoes are already brown. You wouldn't know. So,
Oh God. And I just ate before the stream.
oh, there we go. Yeah, it's getting
Mhm.
hot in here. So,
So take off all your
But-
clothes.
yeah, it's how do you explain
Go
that to a
poop out some
hospital,
French
especially
fries.
being a vicar? Yes. Oh my God. I say, hey, could you pour some, maybe hot oil, and I just poop it out one by one as fries,
Oh
There we go.
God.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Oh,
Let's see. Our madman number 4. Yeah, guess what I had for lunch? Was it a burger and fries? Per se, I don't know.
I actually had
yeah.
a burger and fries today.
Oh, did you really? Oh, well,
Yeah.
then this is the see, it's funny how
Oh,
whenever I have
oh,
you guys on, and whenever I come up with certain articles or
Yeah.
certain stupid news that's out there, it's just funny how it all comes full circle.
Yeah, it's like you're reading
yes.
people's mind what they've been eating today. I had some
That-
Burger King today because it was cheap.
That or God just has a very awesome sense of humor and just puts it all together for me like that. So thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that. So there you go. That's what's going on in the world of stupid news.
Bad for the potato.
All the-
Feel bad for the
all
potato.
the- I know, right? I wonder if he was Irish. Oh, I just saving this for another famine that might be coming our way. So,
Oh God.
oh, God. I just keeping it safe where no one else goes. So,
Keep it safe.
my God, yes, exactly. Oh my God. So, what do we got for news today? Well,
Moving right along.
moving right along. Yes.
Yeah, moving
Um,
along.
Well,
So
yeah,
what's the next? You know.
Yes. So moving right along. Yeah. Okay. So the Wicked movie is supposed to be coming out soon, and much to the I couldn't really give a care to much of everyone that's out there. However, Mattel, the famous toy company that has lasted for more than 50 years, did a little bit of a boo-boo on their figures that came out. And you're probably wondering, what could possibly be a egregious mistake that Mattel could possibly do? Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah,
So
a nice
from
little printing
Yeah.
there.
just a
Okay.
slight one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that from that Park Place. Mattel apologizes for Wicked movie doll misprint. that directed children to a graphic website. What?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
The
Wait,
adult
what?
film company. Yeah, there is an adult
Yeah.
film company called Wicked Pictures. So,
Yes.
Oh,
So,
God.
well,
oopsie.
this is why you have to prove things before they go to print and make sure there are no errors. But we're going to find out, because this is that type of funny show where we just like to report on everything. So, the producer of Barbie, Hot Wheels, and WWE toys for children has apologized for an apparent misprint on the packaging for Mattel's Wicked movie dolls that directed children to a lewd, and I use this term loosely, entertainment website. Yes, is exactly what
Oopsie.
you think. And I'm sure
Oopsie.
lots of parents had this look on their face. So, yes, it just happened to be that, Franco. Yes, it did. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Some of their parodies
Oh.
are better than the original movies.
It's quite possible, yeah. So, it's fun when parents can find out that
costumes.
they're
Better
Yeah.
set designs.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Better
they're better. Yeah,
acting.
yeah, exactly.
And the acting is second to none, better than
Yeah.
anything Hollywood could come up with. Yeah.
That's the
it's just-
sad part with a lot of it. Yeah.
yeah. It's just really sad that apparently their sits get really hot and people have to disrobe. So the dolls shipped out to stores nationwide. So you know what? I'm just telling everybody out there, if you can find one, it could be a collector's item of some sort. So
It could, yeah.
the dolls shipped out to stores nationwide this week, appearing on shelves in big retailers like Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, and more. However, the packaging on the singing Elphaba and Glenda dolls, which feature the likeness of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Ariana.
Grande. Showcase a website for Wicked that is not the film's official website. Rather, it's a site known for graphic lewd parodies of classic movies. I can't imagine what that would be. So the toy line for the new Wicked movie depicts, well, it goes to, like what Franco Walker had mentioned, it goes to wicked.com. And no, I'm not going to show the website because
Oh no.
no, this show has just kind of somewhat a little bit of class, not much, but it's something. So, Al,
Go back to the story about the guy with the potato up his ass.
Yes, exactly. Maybe he got a Glenda doll. So, come on, we all know that wasn't a misprint. Yeah, you know what? Somehow I'm thinking that it wasn't.
Free promotion for Wicked. And like the funny thing is, they're gonna make a Wicked parody on that site. Like they're gonna be a parody of the movie.
Yeah, because that's the fun part, because it is a website with parodies already, so it is kind of sketchy to a certain point when you think about it. It's like
It is kind of, isn't it? Oh my God. Let's see, Franco. Yeah, I just had my comment removed by Google. Oh, did you really? Oh my gosh, they're watching. YouTube is watching. Oh my Lord, that's funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I mean? So, and Lunrod, yeah, what is this? Of course, I'm working out on my car all day only to find out that there's a live show today. Well, yeah, there is. So, hello. Surprise.
Hello.
How did they not check the website before going to?
I know. How many people do you have editing the text, the layout, the graphic design? Then you got a website for the movie. I bet it was something like, I don't know, wicked.org or .net. It's probably .something, but they got lazy and put .com there.
Or maybe they did it on purpose.
Yeah, makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's look at it this way, right? I mean, the way that they're trying to, I don't want to say pander to kids because it's obviously not pandering, but it's more like, trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Brainwash or just ruin children in their childhood. Maybe this is not a mistake. more than likely this is just to subject kids to, ruin their childhood even more. But yeah, you'd think there would be a little bit of QC going on because, like myself, like being a graphic designer and whatnot, you want to send proofs to whoever your client is and make sure everything is good.
What is it called? Quality control? Quality control?
Yeah.
You're getting fired.
And I'm also reading about the website, and it came out in 1993. That's when they started with this thing. That's where they started with the parodies and stuff like that. So it's a big known thing that they have done for years. So how
it is? Yes.
How did they not know?
I'm too tired to think of a parody name for Wicked. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God.
So how did they? How did they not know when it's such an old? It's been existing for years,
Well, yeah. I mean, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? JRC, how's it going, man? Geez, I remember Alien Playsets, kids' toys for an R-rated film, but they never subbed kids to Playboy. No, exactly, right? And I remember those toys coming out. It's like kind of a little bit too horrific for kids, but yet they put out the toys. Go figure. That was a really odd move, I thought. But that's just me. Let's see, Multicopper. As a guy with some pirate teeth, having parents remove functional parts is creepy and hilarious all at once. Okay. So, how did this happen? Yeah, so Mattel was made aware of a misprint on the packaging of the Mattel Wicked Collection dolls, primarily sold in the U.S., which intended to direct consumers to the official wickedmovie.com landing page. Sure.
Free promotion for them. They're loving it over there.
Oh, yeah, they are, right? Wow, I can't believe we got so many hits. Yeah, right. Our revenue just went up. I just can't imagine why. The company said in a statement, "We deeply regret this unfortunate error and are taking immediate action to remedy this." No, you really think so? Are you really?
No, leave it
parents. Yeah, exactly.
Lean into it.
And the official website is wickedmovie.com. That's official.
Yes, right.
Yes. Parents are advised that the misprint incorrect website is not appropriate for children. No, imagine my shock. Consumers who already have the product are advised to discard the product packaging or obscure the link and may contact Mattel Contact Services for further information. Oh, I can see so many things going wrong at this point. So,
okay, Mattel is not a small company. They're not a small fly-by-night operation. Who's in charge of their graphics design department? How many editors do they have, or apparently not have?
Oh, they'll be all right. So, on the website, like you have to press enter, and then even when you go to like the first page, there's no nudity, so you'd have to really search for it. I'm like noticing it's like, but still you can't leave it. But yeah, it's like at least there's not like straight up, tits and booty and everything right on the first page, right when the kids click on it. You actually have to go in there and
you're checking around right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check my sources.
Research. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Research purpose.
Research.
I definitely don't have an account on there.
I have the most running team possible. Dark Helmet, debating on switching TV and internet to another provider that just put a 1 gig fiber. Fiber. Okay. Good for you. Get the best price possible, dude.
So what Wicked Pictures should do is they should release their own toys for their movie and then put the website for the movie on their toy.
Oh, snap.
Then you have them sending them both ways.
Oh, man. Guess what? Yeah, guess what we're selling. Have they actually sold any, though? Oh, I imagine if they're out now, I'm sure that they've sold some. Guaranteed. Wendy Trauma Warrior. Yeah, DEI hires. Yeah, more than likely. That's what, that's what it sounds like to me. So, And Ledrod, yeah, it's deliberate. They want adults to buy the toys for collection purposes. Lol. Yeah, that's what it sounds like too.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised because this happens all the time. Let's see. Or Vince Womack says, or save the packaging because packaging with misprints can be worth something someday.
Yeah,
Maybe.
right.
That's
Yeah,
true.
for those
That's
who
true.
care. Yep.
Yeah, because that's what I was explaining before the show started with Jason and Pop. Because like this here, this icon that I'm going to use for the next 4 years. If any of you guys happen to be Transformers fans, okay, a few years ago, Hasbro released a Jazz figure, right? And on the side of the door, it said it did say MAGA, right? But it was for Make Autobots Great Again, right? And if you can find that particular Jazz figure, let's just say lefties were having a meltdown over it because they were going on saying that, oh my God, Hasbro supports Trump, blah, blah, blah. Can't believe this kind of thing. So you know what? If you can find, for example, one of those Jazz figures, it may be a little bit hard to find. So yeah, Vince, you are right. One of these days, it may or may not be worth something because of a misprint. So, yeah, there you go. I want one. Yeah, good luck trying to find one. But apparently, this started hitting eBay. The doll on eBay has been going up. Some people have been trying to sell it for $250 as a matter of fact. So collectible Mattel Wicked doll signing Glenda fashion doll URL misprint.
Yeah, because now, but like you're not even paying for the doll has anything wrong with it. They're not like they're gonna remake the dolls. They just have to remake the packaging. So I don't know. How rare would it be, really?
Yeah, right.
I guess if you keep it in the packaging for collectors, but still.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So, Melted Copper, how did Hollywood butcher Unicron and Galactus at the same time? How hard is it for a giant to eat a planet in a film? Yeah, I agree with you totally 100% on that. That's what I was expecting with the last, Beast movie in Transformers. How could you just, or a Cloud Galactus?
I mean, you have a third one too. You got to count Green Lantern with Parallax.
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
Oh,
right. That's right.
A big cloud trying to eat the planet.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, is this really actually going to be a thing? That now that the movie's coming out, that this is actually going to sell for that much on eBay? Somehow, I'm thinking no.
I think it'll depend on how good the movie does.
Yeah.
It depends on the movie's success.
And Lenrod, you got to get going. Hey, no problem. Just catch it on the replay, man. I really appreciate it. And hey, have fun at work, dude. Nice to see you here, though.
And if they do, in fact, discontinue the doll, like if they don't make them, then it becomes an item like, oh, this is only one out of so many that were made. Then it could really be valuable.
Or ones that weren't recalled, because aren't they in the process of recalling all these and reprinting the backs?
Yeah, but how many have gotten out now and that were sold? That's the thing. It might not be very many, but that depends. And on top of that, how many parents are actually really caring about a movie of this movie in particular? I don't know.
Yeah,
unless you're a hardcore Barbie fan and you're gonna buy it.
The musical,
I don't
maybe.
know. Yeah, that could be.
There are fans of the musical. See that.
So. Yeah.
Even still, this particular movie, from what little I've seen of it, looks like a hot mess.
Yeah. I'm not planning on seeing it. Because if anything,
I don't like the people in it or anything. And
I know.
And again, that woman got mad because a fan made a old school fan art, of the witch and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, all they did was recreate the poster from the musical.
Yes. And then
All it was.
the actor got mad and trashed
Yeah.
the person and everything. Like,
I
come
know.
on, what is your problem? Like, come
You're
on.
trying to
All I would say is, have
dehumanize
you not
me.
seen the musical? This is what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, they
Yep.
want to hide my face because I'm a person of color. Shut
No,
up.
weren't.
Just
You're
shut up.
painted.
No.
Yeah, you're painted green. It's not like anybody's trying to take away your blackness. Like, give me a break.
Exactly.
You're playing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're playing a wicked witch or a
Yep.
witch. Well, whatever. It's a witch, okay? You know, and more than likely with this movie, they're gonna make, you know, the Glenda, the good witch of, I don't know, the east, north, whatever the heck she was. You know, they're probably gonna make her look like actually the bad guy, and of course,
And
you
at
know,
the end
the
of it
wizard,
all,
the
the
wizard will
good
be the
guy,
bad
the
guy. What do
victim.
you mean?
Oh yeah,
Big
that's
mean
true, yeah.
man controlling everything will be the bad guy.
but in
Well,
the end,
this be
that
more
just
along
hurt
the
her
lines
day,
of
you know?
yeah, this be more along the lines of the Wicked Witch wasn't really evil. She was just misunderstood, and
Yeah,
Exactly.
she was just given
It'll-
a hug and told that she's a nice person. She'll be
Yeah.
nice in the end.
Yes.
they'll be like Cruella de Vil. It'll be like the wizard used the flying monkeys to kill the witch's
Or
parents or something.
Maleficent.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Playing a witch while being a bitch. Yeah, yes. Exactly. That's precisely it. Oh my god. But the Mattel Wicked movie dolls disappeared from retailer shelves, with website listings vanishing overnight after an apparent recall. Since then, the dolls in misprint packaging have popped up on auction sites like eBay. These fashion dolls initially retailed at $24.99 in stores, and are now going up to $250 online through these third-party platforms. The misprints could leave Mattel and possibly Universal Studios vulnerable to lawsuits. That's what I was thinking too. Listing another company's trademarked website on packaging could constitute trademark infringement. Oh, man, you really should have checked the packaging before it went to print. There has been no word yet on whether the mistaken site will be pursuing any legal action. So, Wicked, as we all know, is an adaptation of the Broadway musical of the same name, and it tells the origin story of the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. In the story, the witch named whatever, it's just a Wicked Witch of the West, right? And she was actually not that bad. So, and yeah, coming out on Thanksgiving weekend on November 22nd. So, you know, enjoy the controversy around that. Is it
I agree with Vince there. $25, way overpriced.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
What a
I
waste
got
of
better
plastic.
things to do with $25, like gas in the truck or what have you. It's like,
But what about $250? How's that?
Oh, there
well,
we go.
if you can manage to sell it, because no guarantee you actually sell it. I don't know. Maybe.
And Joe Dog, what's up, dude? What's up? I don't like Marvel, the MCU, or the DCEU right now. Well, who does? So I'll stick to comics. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You are not alone. So, no, I don't like the current MCU or DCU either. So,
The only good thing that came out of DC now is the Penguin. That's the only good thing that's really come
That's
out.
true.
I keep hearing good things about that, but
I love it. I've seen it
taken
all.
time to watch
I gave it a
that.
10 out of 10. I gave it a 10 out of 10 of
Oh,
a TV
okay.
show.
yeah.
That's how you do a villain origin story. You know, a good story
Yes.
with origin, with everything. It's like, I was so surprised. Like, that's the route they should go, especially with the Batman universe now. This is the route they need to go.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
But
100%.
the Batman movie is not the worst thing I've seen. There's stuff that I don't like in it, of course, but it's decent for most part with certain things. But what Matt Reeves did with, of course, the Penguin TV show, that's what he needs to continue with. It was just so goddamn
There we
great.
go.
And the acting,
Oh, that's good to hear.
superior acting.
Yeah.
And I'm
totally.
mad that it's done. I'm mad it's done now. I was excited every time on Monday when I woke up and the episode was out. God damn.
Yeah. Vince says, do you think she's only green because she never washed herself? Quite the reaction to water. Yeah, that's quite possibly it. So
You can tag her on X or tag her on Instagram and see if she answers.
Yeah, it's not easy being green. And and remember, we did actually kind of cover that in Stupid News. Vince, you probably remember as well that apparently washing yourself has links to white supremacy. So anybody remember that Stupid News? It was quite funny. Yeah. So she doesn't want to be a white supremacist, though. That's true.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's right. So, well, she's a black woman playing a green character, so you gotta uphold with what you believe in. So,
yeah, you got a point, right?
yeah. See, it all makes some sort of insane sense. So. But time to share a little bit of fun news, a little bit of good news. So, has anybody? Here's a good question. Has anybody watched any of Adam Sandler's movies lately? Most of them end up on Netflix.
Nope.
I know long time since I've seen any of them.
Yeah, I think the only ones I've seen of his has been Happy Gilmore and Wedding Singer.
Okay. Appion, what about you? Anything recently that you've seen by Adam Sandler?
I mean, like Hubie Halloween, the murder mystery movies with him and Jennifer Aniston, and then trying to remember what else he's done. But I know he's working on the sequel to Happy Gilmore. So
yeah,
is that what you're bringing up?
That's possibly what I'm bringing up. Yes. So he's had quite a few movies out in years. I mean, Pixels was fun.
You like that?
I loved Pixels. Yes, I did. As stupid as it was, I kind of got a kick out of it. I did.
It's like
I did.
I will say Pixels is like a guilty pleasure movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it is kind of. It's video games.
Yeah, and it's like it's not a great movie, but it's just so stupid that you want to watch it. Yeah,
because
it's
exactly
stupidity.
Just like you guys, that's nice.
Some of them,
for you guys.
Some of them haven't been that great. Let's put it that way. Some of them have just been downright funny. Quite a few of them you can catch on Netflix. I think the last one I watched was "You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah." So where he actually uses his whole entire family in this movie, which is kind of neat. I like that.
Yeah, and the last thing I think it's been like a year ago since I saw a movie with him again, and that again was Click at the time that I watched because it's one of my favorite movies with him.
Oh,
it's
that was
Click.
hilarious. That was so funny.
Until it isn't, when it's super sad.
Yeah.
When he's being left by his son crying in the rain.
Yeah.
Screaming for his son not to leave him as he's dying.
And I remember, you don't mess with Sonan. That was something.
Oh yes, that's right. There was an odd sci-fi one that he did. I think it came out last year. Spaceman that came out.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. That was pretty different, but like what Appion had mentioned. So this from Variety. Ben Stiller returns for Happy Gilmore 2 with Adam Sandler. And I'm like, we're gonna get a Happy Gilmore 2? So I didn't think that this was in the works whatsoever. This is kind of
this completely flew under the radar because this is one of the things where you ask who asked for this movie.
Yeah, the first one was kind of a perfect movie. It doesn't really need a sequel.
Perfect.
It had the perfect ending. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't see where you have to really stretch a plot to make it happen. Like, I don't know.
You're gonna have to.
And Ben Stiller just came back as the orderly in Hubie Halloween. Like in Hubie Halloween, Adam Sandler had all his friends come and be a bunch of different Adam Sandler characters. So like, this just seems like rehashing again. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like a little too late. I feel like it's too late to do this too. Like 10 years ago, maybe this would have been a good idea.
I mean, he's had like back in the day. Okay, he's had like a lot of good funny movies, but I'm starting to get the feeling that he's just really trying to hold on to, doing what he did best. And I'm not going to say doing what he does best.
Stupid comedies.
Yeah,
because I'm looking over his filmography, and I completely forgot that I watched The Ridiculous Six.
God, that movie's bad.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, that was bad.
I completely forgot that I had sat through that awful movie.
I wanted it to be good, but it's just the jokes are so childish.
Oh, they fell so flat.
Yeah, they did. It's kind of like how should I put this? I know this is going to be a very rough kind of comparison, but it's kind of like he's kind of like Nick Cage, right?
Yeah.
Some of them, it's like he's Nick Cage playing Nick Cage, but it's like Adam Sandler playing Adam Sandler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not every Nick Cage movie is great. Some of them are downright hilarious. Others, they fall pretty short. And it's kind of like the same thing with Adam Sandler, right? But yeah, apparently he wants to bring Ben Stiller back for another Happy Gilmore movie. So from Variety, Ben Stiller is reprising his role from Happy Gilmore in the follow-up to Adam Sandler's 96 classic sports comedy Happy Gilmore 2. Netflix. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but it's going on Netflix. Is backing the long-awaited sequel, which is currently filming in New Jersey. Along with Sandler and Stiller, the cast will include familiar faces such as Christopher McDonald as pro golfer Shooter McGavin and Julie Bowen. Oh, yeah. And Julie Bowen as Sandler's character's romantic interest, Virginia Bennett. The new additions to the golf world of Happy Gilmore 2 include comedian Nick Swardson, filmmaker Benny Safdie, and musician Bad Bunny. I haven't the faintest idea who Bad Bunny is. Let's see.
He's an annoying little piece of shit who wears dresses.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, he wears dresses and all this kind of stuff, and he also been on wrestling, WWE a little bit.
Okay.
And I hate the guy. He's a fucking annoying little piece of trash.
And Tom, you made it.
Wait, WWE. What are we talking? Where'd wrestling come in? What am I missing?
Nothing.
No, just
Happy
Bad
Gilmore
Bunny.
2.
Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Bunny is gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Vince says doing
annoying
on Netflix
piece of
is
shit
really
from a
today's
musician.
version of straight to DVD. Yeah.
Oh yeah, straight to streaming is straight to DVD these days.
Yes, 100%.
For the most part.
Yeah. So Mark Qualley and NFL star Travis Cleese. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And then Margaret Qualley's the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that Brad Pitt is all infatuated with.
Oh,
young girl
right.
with the hairy armpits.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. So Netflix didn't respond to Variety's request for comment about Stiller's casting. No, probably not, because they probably want to keep things quiet.
This is the thing I was saying too, is like he came back already for Hubie Halloween to play the same character he's going to be in this. And then Julie Bowen came back in Hubie Halloween to play a different double V love interest for Sandler in that movie. So it's just like you literally just did this with Hubie Halloween, kind of. You know what I mean? It just seems so lazy.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to try and ruin a classic. Like I feel like Joe Dirt 2 kind of ruined Joe Dirt a bit, and Grown Ups 2 kind of ruined the first Grown Ups a little bit. Like terrible sequels that he's tried to make at his company, and I don't like the idea of taking one of his best movies. It's like a Billy Madison 2. I don't want to see that. Like an old Billy. Like no.
Milton Copper, you gotta go, dude. Well, nice that you're here, man, and great seeing you around, dude. So missed you, dude. So come back again soon and have fun out there. Tom, what are your thoughts? Happy Gilmore 2. Ben Stiller coming
I heard about
back.
that. I heard about
Yeah.
this. Yes. I'm with happy on that. Don't like, we don't ruin what was already a really fun, amazing film. Like
Yeah.
No. That's
I
heard about it, and I'm like, I think some of the original cast is coming back. I'm like, I don't care.
But Carl Weathers is passed on, so you can't even have like a ghost scene of Happy talking to Chubbs
they
again.
could with AI or something.
Like, I don't want him to do AI with that. Like, so I don't know. No. And then the other guy passed away too that played Jaws, his boss with the nail in his head.
Yeah.
He won't be able to come back. So I don't know.
But and you can't have another joke like the one with Bob Barker.
Yeah.
You can't. The price is wrong, Bob.
That's what I was saying the other day. Is like, if they're gonna have a sequel to this movie, he needs to fight another celebrity, like a new celebrity host, like Steve Harvey or something.
Oh God, yeah, Steve Harvey or
somebody new, some new host. Yeah, Terry Crews is the host now on a lot of game shows. Could be Terry Crews. I don't know. No, he needs to be like a bigger name host though.
Ooh, I'm thinking of somebody.
Joe Rogan.
Ooh,
yeah, I could see Steve Harvey simply because of Family Feud.
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
Yeah. He'd be a good fit for it, but then you would only be replicating what was done in the
Bob joke. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you can totally see them doing that because that's what he would do with the sequel is he'll do familiar jokes, slightly verified up, but it's the same skeleton of the original movie, just different people doing
it's the same but different.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. That's the thing. I have Netflix and I do like Adam Sandler. I'll give it a shot, but I'm not really going in thinking, oh, this will be good.
I love old Adam Sandler. I do. I'm gonna stand up and to his movies. I do, but no, just
he does have some misses that aren't good. Like they're not all great.
No.
Now, Kyle Newacek is directing the sequel from a script by Sandler and his frequent collaborator, Tim Hurley. Dennis Duggan helmed the original Happy Gilmore, which helped along with Billy Madison, The Wedding Singer, and The Waterboy. See, those were all funny movies.
Those are like my favorites.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah. You know what? I've never watched The Wedding Singer.
Oh, you gotta see it.
It's the one I remember besides Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Waterboy. I've seen those. Those are hilarious.
Him singing "Love Stinks" at a wedding is just Pete Sadler looking at the groom's or the bride's dad, and it's like, "Love stinks. Get this asshole out of here. He's ruining my daughter's wedding."
And hey, Alistair's Queen Emma, how's it going? Nice to see you. Great that you're here. Yeah, those because he can sing. Or he could sing. I don't know if he can still sing the same way that he could back then. But yeah.
Oh, just wait for the sequel to The Wedding Singer.
Oh God, can you imagine? Yeah. He'll still be single. So to cement Sandler's one of the biggest comedy stars of his time. That's a good way of putting it. While generating $40 million against a $12 million budget, the funny man played the titular Happy Gilmore, a hockey player with anger management issues who discovers a knack for golf. He competes in a paid tournament to win enough money to stop the foreclosure of his grandmother's house, and along with the ways gains a following for his unusual antics. In the first film, Stiller played Hal, a nursing home orderly who exaggerates to Happy about the way his grandmother was treated at a retirement home. Yeah, exactly. He's reprising his role in the sequel as evidenced by the name tag he's wearing in the paparazzi shots on set. Otherwise, the plot details for Happy Gilmore 2 have not been revealed. However, Sandler dropped a few hints about the story over the summer. So, to which he says, the movie itself picks up from an older guy who played golf a long time. Sandler teased on Clissy's New Heights podcast in August. Some stuff goes on in his life, and he's different. He's a bit of a mess. And then we try to get his life cooking again.
Yeah, he's gonna be the Chubbs character in this movie now. I can already tell.
Yeah.
This
He's
almost
older
sounds,
and mentor.
yeah,
It's gonna
this
be
almost
that.
sounds like the Cobra Kai treatment.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah,
gonna
it
be the
is,
Johnny
kind of.
Lawrence.
He's older. His life is a bit of a mess, and he tries to get things together.
Or is it
Yes.
about Shooter? You see, that's what I want.
Oh.
Is he talking about Shooter though?
Yes.
Because he could be talking about Shooter. He said a golfer who played Shooter played for a long time and he fell off. You know what I mean? It's like it could be he's the Johnny Lawrence.
Could
like,
be Happy, or it could be Shooter. You don't know.
I don't know.
Because if they followed Shooter, I would actually like that. Honestly, like Shooter's movie.
Yeah.
That's true. Plus, it would
Oh,
fit the mold for Cobra Kai, where Cobra Kai is about Johnny Lawrence and not.
Yeah.
Daniel
And-
said, yeah, switch it up.
Hey, Shoki, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude. Hail to you,
Hey,
man. And oh good, another sequel we didn't need. We don't need.
Exactly.
There we go.
Now this is the way.
Yes. Oh my god, yeah, I know, right?
No originality. Things
No.
we don't need.
No, it's like almost like every other dare I say older Adam Sandler movie that basically, after years of, doing something great or doing something fun, he goes back to being a washout and needs to reinvigorate his life for some odd reason. So it's starting to sound like a pattern with a lot of these newer Adam Sandler movies. I don't know. That's all I can say about that.
I'd like him to make new characters that we remember like he used to do with these characters, Everybody remembers Happy Gilmore, Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy and Billy, He needs to create a new iconic character that's him, but not him at the same time.
And yes, Shoki, it's straight to Netflix.
Could you imagine Happy Gilmore 2 going to theaters?
Not to this age, and
no.
With Netflix it can go two ways. It can be decent, it cannot be decent, and and it's good for him that he can get his movie out, because we know how Hollywood is now, and everything that's going on, it's not that easy. So Netflix is probably the most safest way for him to like release stuff.
I think so.
Because again, his religion is something that the modern Hollywood is not fan of. There's a lot of things. It's a lot of things in play here. So
because I mean, he is not that I want to bring it up, really on the channel, but whatever. I'm wearing a MAGA hat, along with Jason and stuff.
Oh
like
my!
That. So it doesn't really matter. But he is more on the conservative side than anything, right? So and as we know, with some Hollywood actors, if you come out for on the level-headedness of life, then
look at Rob
you
Schneider.
don't get as many jobs. Yeah,
right.
Rob Schneider.
Schneider is one of them. Yeah, it's one of them. Got pushed away and everything, and when it's sad because I like him as an actor too, and I think he did a lot of funny comedy back in the day. Also, but look,
hot chick. You could not make hot chick today.
No, you could not. No, you need a
couldn't,
MAGA hat, Mike. Yeah, I do.
And look
I
at
do.
look at the actor who plays Captain Marvel / Shazam, in those live action movies.
Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh,
But
I
he
liked
was
him in
like
Chuck. I liked him in Chuck.
I
like
him in
him in
Chuck
Chuck
as
too.
well. That was a fun
And-
series.
Yeah, Chuck
And but he was like, he's gonna put his foot down, even if it will fuck up a lot of his career in movies. He was like,
Yep.
I don't care, it's better that I am myself and tell the truth and how it is,
Exactly.
And he has said straight out, he's not the biggest fan of Trump, but he looks at the realistic side of the things and stuff like
Exactly.
that. So, but the same with Adam Sandler, he is more on that side, also that he is a Jew also, and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Hollywood. So yeah,
There
I'm
is.
happy that Netflix, they don't go into that whole thing with religion stuff, at least as we know. So it is safer for him to release the movie there, even if it's going to be good or not. At least I'm happy for him that it's getting a movie out.
Yeah, it's getting made.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he barely gets anything these days. You know, it's not much. So
And it has been almost 30 years now since the first Happy Gilmore movie.
Wow.
Not quite, but close.
Thanks for making me feel old.
I just had to look
and
it up
check what
myself.
the race here is.
Yeah.
But seeing how we're slightly at the top of the hour and seeing how this is episode 100 and I got nothing else better to do than to bring back a high quality commercial because I love Appian.
All right.
So enjoy.
Do you feel stressed at work? Too tired during the day? Self-conscious about your body image?
Well, then you might be fat! Come on down to Weebo's gym! Do it! Damn! We'll fix you up, you greasy, disgusting animal!
Just do it!
Learn how to lift!
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it!
Pump some iron!
Do it!
Fuck you!
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Get your plastic katanas today.
That's right.
I got the blood pumping.
If you want to turn yourself
Here we go.
into a proud samurai warrior, you need the katana samurai sword. This high-quality plastic weapon is a Japanese longsword which will look just perfect with your traditional Japanese hakama.
And there we go.
He was really all serious there, selling like swords, like Shia LaBeouf, you were treasure.
A high quality plastic katana.
He was.
Said with a
right.
straight face.
How much is Weebo's gym a month? $24.99. So
If you gotta
the price of a
you can't
wicked
afford
doll.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, the price of a wicked doll, which we covered earlier. Oh my God. So you know what? Yeah. Because I haven't done this in quite a while, and because we like to pick on Appian with a certain segment of the show that. Oh, yes, everybody knows what that is. It is
We've been
time
missing that.
for.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So this is the part of the show that I haven't done in quite a while, where we test Appian's Canadian or lack of Canadian knowledge to see if whether or not the actor or actress is Canadian or not. So first up to bid, we got let's see, who do we got here? We got Appian, Charlize Theron.
Oh,
Charlize Theron.
Nah, she's South African.
Yeah. Oh, totally 100%. Yes, South African.
Yeah, I know about Charlize. Yeah.
Charlize.
You ain't getting me with her. Furiosa. Monster Ball. No, Monster. Yeah, but she's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah, South African. I think there's like even a story like her and her mom had to like kill her dad or some crazy shit or something. She has a wild backstory. Something. She's a good actress. And but South Africa.
And then she got all squirrely and started dressing up her sons in dresses. Go figure.
Mhm.
So yeah,
she's in those Fast and the Furious movies. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. That one where she plays a spy. What was it? Platinum Blonde or whatever?
Oh, Atomic Blonde. That's a good one.
Atomic Blonde. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Female
wasn't
John
actually too
Wick.
bad. Yeah. Yes.
For like one scene. They had like one good continuous fight scene. One shot that's really good in that movie.
That wasn't too bad. So yes, Charlize Theron is definitely not Canadian. So so there was that out of the way. Okay. Now, so next one up to bed. For Appian here. Let's see. We got, if you recognize this guy, your life was good. Tommy Chong.
Oh yeah. Man, is it heavy stuff, man? Float away.
Yeah, man.
Do you know a little fact on him? People don't know. The door, man. He's a good guitarist. People forget that. He replaced Jimi Hendrix in the band in Seattle. Jimi Hendrix used to play for this band, and then he came in and replaced him when Jimmy went solo.
Oh,
wow.
I don't know about him. Is he from California?
Oh, you got to make it.
I know he has movies in it, and I'm gonna say he's from LA. I'm gonna say he's Californian.
Okay. Tommy's also
He's
South
also
African.
South African. Yes. Just guess South African on every single one. It's a sure thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Should I name the name of the band that he played with? Because it'll give it away. If
Yes.
you want me to answer. He played with the Vancouvers, which he's from Vancouver.
Oh wow! I did not know he was Canadian.
Wow.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Yeah. Tommy Chong is actually Canadian. He is 100%.
That's why he went down from Vancouver to Seattle.
I got a lot of the stoners over there. I don't know what to think about that.
Oh, especially in BC.
Yeah.
They got a lot of them there. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, from Vancouver. So
I did not know that.
There you go.
Surprise.
Now you know the rest of the
Or
story.
you know.
Exactly.
The more you know.
Learn something new every day.
Would you like to know more?
Exactly. Yeah. The best stoners come from Canada, I'm thinking. So, okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Well, last year we had a good Tom Cruise movie come out. Well, actually, it wasn't too bad. So, and if anybody can remember what that is, that's amazing, because apparently nowadays we all have the attention spans of goldfish and don't really remember much of anything. But
wait, hold on, wait. There's a lot of good Tom Cruise movies. What are you talking about?
Well, that's true. But it seems like Mission Impossible 8 is now titled, and it's called The Final Reckoning.
Yeah, this is the second part of that.
8 of them now.
Yeah, the second part of the other movie. The
second part. Yep.
That's the way you do your last films. You break it into 2 so you can make extra money. It's like,
Vin Diesel.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to it though.
With the Fast and Furious. Fast 10 Part 1, Fast 10 Part 2, Fast 10 Part 3.
I like the Mission Impossibles. I do. They're fun.
All the way to Part 10.
Yeah, it's like
and one of the reasons Vin Diesel and them also they also continued is because Paul Walker he wanted to make 10 movies.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately he passed away, so they kept going for his because of him.
Yeah.
So, but they went even further, though, of course, with some side stuff, and but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. I just want the next Riddick movie, Riddick 4. That's all I care
I just
about.
finished watching those original ones.
Can you imagine if we ended up getting like 10 XXX movies?
Yes, please. I love the XXX series. I do. I love that series.
I mean,
there's one with
Ice Cube.
I wanted there to be one where Ice Cube and Vin Diesel have to fight. There could be only one XXX, and they fight like
Highlander. XXX. I had no idea.
like
They hinted at it sort of, but they end up being pals.
Yeah. Oh man. But so we finally got a title. The teaser trailer for the upcoming installment looks back at past films and ahead to the upcoming movie, as Cruise says, every choice has led to this. Ooh, so exciting. Has it really?
Like a Mass Effect?
Yes, exactly.
Hey,
all your choices have led you
crazy.
here.
He does his own stunts too. Like when you see
Oh,
him,
he does. Yeah, he is crazy.
He's nuts, you know.
Oh, big
He
time.
do his own stunts. It's
Big
like,
time.
holy geez.
And so before we go on with the article, I just want to say that Dark Helmet has given a $10 super chat. So I've been a happy guy since last Wednesday. Wink, wink. There we go. Thank you, Dark Helmet. I really appreciate you putting this in. So you know what? This one's for you.
I was just violently attacked.
By who?
By her. We were just arguing. She used offensive and violent language that violated my rights as an individual.
You all right, love? Keep going. Go. We've zapped 3 of them this morning. They're everywhere today.
They're everywhere today.
I'm gonna start carrying one of those around and do that to people like that.
I know. It would just be so much fun, wouldn't it? So
It would.
Dark
Just to
Helmet.
watch them just shake and.
Yeah, right. I just want to see one old lady lose her dentures like that. Dark Helmet, seeing how you've been a happy guy since Wednesday. That little clip there is exclusively for you. So thank you very much for the $10 super chat.
Hopefully she was wearing her Depends. Otherwise, that would be
because she'll be wishing she could depend on something like that. Shogi, I hate that. That looks like my mother-in-law. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yeah, that guy's funny as fuck. Oh boy. So Dark Helmet, yeah, Top Gun Maverick actually needs a sequel. I didn't know we all needed. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
When that came out, I mean, even my daughter, who was what was she, 13 at the time? She's like, that was an awesome movie when we went to go see Top Gun Maverick. Like really. So, but it was great.
Yeah, it was
the
good.
scene with
Really good.
Val Kilmer was really deep. It's like,
yeah.
Let's see, Vince Mike. Yeah, for Taco Tuesdays, it looks like Dark Helmet isn't going to Taco Bell anymore. Yeah, probably not. So, something you can depend on. So, anyway, so the title and the teaser trailer for Mission Impossible 8 has been revealed. Cruise and Paramount revealed the title Monday morning on Instagram as Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. As he said, yeah, every choice has led to this. Cruise captured the Instagram post, also revealing the film's poster. And why am I not surprised that it happens to be his face? So, well, I mean,
Ethan Hunt is Mission Impossible.
Exactly. True. So, Shoki, Top Gun, The Impossible War, dropping Days of Thunder.
Sounds like a winner.
Yes, totally. I'm sold. So,
yeah. Have
I'll
people
watch
lining up outside the theater days before it comes out.
Yeah, but is it his face? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Also tie in Live Die Repeat, that movie where he fights those aliens. That's another
that one. Yep.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Well, I'm sure
Vincent
Vincent is his face on account that he didn't go to Mattel to get the poster done. So, unlike the Wicked figure, so more than likely, yeah. So, thoughts now. I imagine you guys have probably seen the movie before this one. Yeah, the first part. Where'd you guys think of it?
I still need to see the.
I haven't.
I've seen all the other ones, but the latest one.
Yeah, no, I've seen them.
I'm
all,
one behind.
It's gonna be fun.
3 of them, 4. I don't know. I forget where I checked out.
Yeah, it's like the story is, really repeating of a lot of stuff we've seen before, but again, it's just pure action, movies.
Right.
And what I really love is that, he's doing a lot of the stunts himself and the craziness. And as a filmmaker and stuff, I really enjoy those movies and stuff like that. So
I like the one
I'm gonna
travel a lot. That one was really good.
Yeah, then that was a really good one.
Which one?
I'm excited for it.
That was
to
Mission
see the action.
Impossible Fallout with Henry. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it's gonna be a fun action-packed movie. And we know that Tom Cruise, even if you like the guy or not, but he puts a lot of his soul and passion into these movies, and that's what's important to him.
Yeah,
he's Simon Pegg's been a regular
consummate professional.
Simon Pegg's a regular
That's
in
true.
the series too, so I always enjoy him in them also. So
Yeah.
but
Shoki says, I like Tom Cruise before he was working for Xenu.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is in the closet. I'm not in the closet though. Tom Cruise, John Travolta's in there with you.
I know the only reason why Shoki wants to watch this movie, and that's because of Haley Atwell. So,
she brings a lot to the table.
She does, yes, voluptuous amounts of acting experience. So, yeah. So the studio also released a teaser trailer that looked back on the franchise and teases what's to come in the new movie, which is set to hit theaters on May 23rd, 2025. So at least we got a date, which Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to go see this. So, in subsequent Instagram reports, what the trailer Cruz wrote, our lives are the sums of our choices. Boy, does that not ring true for people that should think twice about what they say or do out in public. Yeah. So Cruz reprises his role as Ethan Hunt in the 8th film, which like many
Eight of
in
those.
8. Yeah, that's
8
nuts.
times he's put his life on the line for entertainment.
Man.
Many times
So-
in those movies.
It's crazy. I don't think I've even seen every 8 movies. All of the 8 movies.
I mean, he does some crazy shit. He like scales the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, like the tallest building in the world at the time. He's doing all kinds of crazy shit in these movies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think when the first one came out. I think that came out like in 96.
Yeah.
I think when the first one came out. Man.
And don't forget, this series is a reprise from an older series, the Mission Impossible.
Right,
series.
right.
This-
Yeah.
I don't-
The original
It's a-
Mission Impossible that
Agreed. Agreed.
Good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, $100 says Tom is running somewhere fast in that movie. I think it might be right. Yeah, totally.
Probably.
But
He's gonna hang off some high as well. He'll be hanging from some god level height and just
oh yeah,
he'll just be hanging. He
Guaranteed.
hangs around in every movie at some point.
hanging outside of an airplane as it's
Yeah.
taking off.
yeah,
Feet dangling.
off of helicopters. You know what?
yeah.
No,
Whatever it is.
Go for the gold and just hang off of a rocket at this point. Why not? You know, I would love to see that happen. Get Elon Musk on the job.
Yeah,
you know, one of his
exactly.
team.
Yeah.
Hang right off of one of his rockets. Just go for the gusto if this is going to be your last film, which it probably won't be, and just go for the ultimate.
If he
the
ever
ultimate
did
stunt.
that, I would have praised that, for being that crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
Fast and the
You
Furious would love to do something like that. Have Vin Diesel fighting
Yeah.
somebody on a rocket as it goes to space.
Well,
In a
at some
car.
point, we are
Yeah,
gonna
in
get
a
Fast
car.
and Furious in
In a
space,
car.
so
Oh my god, it's like you know what? I mean, nobody. I don't think, unless I'm totally 100% mistaken. Nobody has like for real as a stunt hung off of a rocket, let alone fought on a rocket, like Happy on said. I'd love
like
to see
say
that.
Spider-Man in Infinity War, but that was all CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He jumped a
that's
car
true.
out of a rocket.
He'll
And
run to his
parachute safely
motorcycle,
back to
runs
Earth.
off of it, off the wings, off of a 787 that's on fire, and land on top of Freedom One Plaza. There you go.
I think
That's
the
a stunt.
rocket
That's
just gives off too much heat. Any human would
Yeah.
melt if they.
Well,
Unless he
what's
pushes
impressive
off.
what's impressive is he's able to do all that at 62.
Yeah.
True.
yeah.
True.
I mean, I'll
yeah.
give that to him. He's
Yeah.
young for 62.
Yeah, he is. It's quite impressive.
Young
So-
looking.
So Cruz reprises his role as Ethan Hunt in the 8th film, and it's hard to believe 20 years have gone by, like almost 20 years since the
Yeah,
first one came out
yeah.
in 96. Which, like in the Smitty in the series from writer-director Christopher McGuire, and will star Henry. I was almost going to say Henry Cavill. That would be awesome. Henry Cherney, Haley Atwell, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Pon Clementif, and Vanessa Kirby. The film will also feature Hannah
Invisible Woman.
the Invisible Woman. The film will also feature Hannah Waddingham. Wow, that sounds British. Nick Offerman, Katie O'Brien, and Tamel Tillman. Cruz and McGuire produce the Paramount and Skydance film. David Ellison, Dana Goldberg, Don Granger, and Chris Brock executive produce. That's interesting.
Nick
Good.
Offerman's going to be the villain. I'm calling it.
Ooh,
And you
yes.
can't have Henry
That's
anymore.
the only big name that's not in the team.
If
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
mistaken,
true.
Henry was killed off in his episode, the one he was on.
Mhm.
I think they
Or
Cavill
do
was
we-
killed off.
Or do we think he was killed off?
Yeah, he's gonna come back with a scarred face, the classic trope.
Yeah.
He'll come back looking like Trevor from GoldenEye,
Yeah. Yes.
For England, James, for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Franco comic. There is that episode on TOS Star Trek with Gary Seven rewiring that Saturn V rocket. Oh yeah, but was it really live action though? Probably not. I want to see like the actual stunt. That's what I want to actually see. Tom Cruise hanging off.
Tom Cruise is crazy enough to do it.
That's
if
true.
He can figure out how to do it safely, or just the logistics behind it, he would do it.
Yeah. And then, he'd have bragging rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done everything, man. Man, I hung off a rocket, made it explode.
Jackie Chan, you ever done that, Jackie?
Yeah.
Rocket.
So I'm going to ask everybody here a quick question on the panel, too, since we're talking about Tom. Anybody remember the outburst he had during the COVID times and masks? I personally believed what he was talking about because he didn't want people to shut down his thing.
I remember that. And I got to say, given the situation, he was in the right.
Yeah, 100%.
He was trying to keep people employed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, he's better. No, he's actually making sure you don't lose your job and shut them down.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, yeah.
And hey, Xbox, I haven't seen you before, but welcome to the show. Don't forget this movie. Don't forget his movie Shooting in Space.
Yeah, isn't like Elon Musk or something when they want to like shoot an actual film like
yeah,
something like that. They want to actually do. Man,
you
really need to go through like true astronaut training as an actor to get on the. That's
he
insane.
would so do it.
Yeah, he would.
Hey, bring William Shatner in it, William, because he's already been to space. So
that's true. You got a point there. Yep, 100%.
Yeah, space certified. Have that on your resume. Imagine. Yeah, I've been to space for a role. No big deal.
Oh, just so his price tag could go up even a few more $1 million.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at it, he's come a long way since Risky Business and Legend.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true.
What a career he's had, actually, because I'm looking over his filmography, and this is impressive.
So many films. He hasn't done many bad ones. I like most of his films.
The Mummy, I think, is the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah.
And that's not even his fault. That's the way the movie was put together and how he was directed.
Mm-hmm. Now, while Cruise has been open about wanting to keep making Mission Impossible movies into his 80s. What? Is he nuts?
He wants to be Indiana Jones. He wants to be Indiana Jones.
Oh my God.
Or Wolverine, according to Deadpool. Tell your friends.
If he can keep his health, more power to him.
He will do it, man.
You know, he's got a goal, and that's great. He's whatever. That's an admirable goal to keep making
Mission
movies
Impossible
into his
20.
80s. And
from the bed to the bathroom. Dun, 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 dun. So that's the whole movie. It's just him getting across the room.
Your mission, Ethan, should you decide to accept.
Let's be honest.
Self-destruct in 5 seconds, so he throws it into the toilet.
If he dies making a
toilet
film,
paper explodes.
But no, seriously, if he dies during making one of the films, that's the way I think he'd want to go out. Because the way he does the stunts and everything, I think that would be
like he truly would die doing what he loves. Like,
that's
exactly.
true. That's
really
true. So making Mission Impossible movies into his 80s, the Hollywood Reporter revealed earlier this month that Paramount wanted to promote the 8th film as the final entry into the franchise to boost audience interest.
Do I believe them as the final one? I don't know.
They're going to milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, 100%. Paramount also wants to bring the film, the budget of which is approaching $400 million, amid production delays to Cannes. $400 million? Wow!
You gotta get 900 million or 1.2 billion just to break even.
Oh God! Well, let's see. Okay,
they probably do it.
$400 million to make the movie. Okay, then at least promotion, because promotion always costs a bunch of money. Marketing. Usually it's about another $200 million, but I guess if they really want to boost audience interest, you're probably going to have to take that up to maybe 300, maybe 350 million. Then it's paying all the lawyers, because you got to pay all the lawyers, right? So that's another 200 million plus on top of that. So let's say
800, 900 million.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to easily make $1 billion. You have to make $1 billion at least.
Yeah,
plus.
Yeah, I believe he could do it, because we're talking about movies that are going to be fun, are going to be worth watching, entertaining, nice bit of escapism. So and they're quite rewarding. Top Gun Maverick.
Yep. Your mission, should you accept, is not to poop yourself on the way to the bathroom. Mission Impossible 15. Mission Impossible 69.
Oh, God.
Escaping the Diddy party. Jeez. And Xbox also says he said he will still be in the Mission Impossible movies, just not the main character. I can see that then. I mean, if he wants to do that,
going on to new main character, and I can see that going on. Yeah,
I would the Diddy party. That'd be the one Mission Impossible he wouldn't do his own stunts in.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll let a stand-in do all that.
Oh my
God!
But
again, when if he continues the franchise and we get a new person, and he's still gonna be a side character, his character, and also controlling what they're doing and the story, So again, it's still gonna be his movie most part either way.
Like he could become like a quest giver, like a Q, or not Q, like M from like James Bond. Like he can become like just.
Well, because here's the thing, right? Because John Voight was in the original Mission Impossible shows, right? So, I mean, if he wants to do this until his 80s, so what? He's going to be like more the John Voight character then, and like giving other missions and, and then what? At the, like in the first movie?
Then it'll be like Bosley from Charlie the...
Yeah.
The John Voight character ended up being the bad guy. So...
right.
I
think that was something. Wasn't that something John Voight didn't really? No, it was Martin Landau, I believe, that didn't care for the remake.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Yeah,
because I believe it was Martin Landau that watched the first Mission Impossible movie, and he kind of left the theater not very happy.
He wasn't happy. No. Shoki says, "Can we get Phoebe Waller-Bridge to take over as the new Ethan?"
No.
She'd have to come in first and put him in his place.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, exactly.
All that stuff you've done in these other movies, it's all wrong. Let me show you how you really do this.
Yeah, exactly. Let me show you how a woman does it. So
you think you saved the world like 6-7 times? No.
Yeah.
Let me really tell you what you do.
How it's done.
It takes a woman to save the world.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So the seventh film, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, originally titled Part 1, with the eighth movie originally titled Part 2, because that would only make sense, has a 94% freshness rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Not that Rotten Tomatoes really means much of anything nowadays anyway. And grossed $571 million at the global box office. So for a series now, well into its third decade, Mission Impossible has remained remarkably consistent, which is, that is true. So they've all been very good. So yeah. So I don't know. Might be worth a watch. I mean, I did see.
I say it's gonna be worth it. I'm absolutely gonna see it when it comes out. I will absolutely go to the cinema to watch it because it is a nice action flick and really well produced, well edited, and Tom Cruise knows what he's doing. He's a goddamn professional when it comes to filmmaking and stuff like that. So I will say it's worth it.
So Mission Impossible time travel reboot when?
Yeah, anytime now. It's time travel.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Can you imagine if that happens?
Oh God.
Yeah, and it's
no.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Let him out. Let him out.
It's Phoebe Waller-Bridge is there, and she like sets all the events so that Ethan Hunt can succeed. Like he wouldn't have succeeded if it wasn't for her. It was her guiding hand all along.
Oh God, no!
Everything you've accomplished is because
Don't
of
give them
my
ideas.
design.
Working behind the scenes all this time.
I am the
just to
puppet
prop
master.
You up.
But let's
like
not forget.
Indy.
I mean, they tried to do that with the Bond film, the last one, Pass It Over. I don't forget the girl's name again. That didn't quite turn out too well.
I haven't watched that one.
The last
Oh,
Bond
man.
movie when they kill him off and stuff like that. Yeah.
They killed James Bond. And he loses to the villain too. The villain's like, I poisoned you. Now you can no longer touch people you love. So you have to just be isolated for the rest of your life. And he's just like, oh. It's like, yeah, you dumbass.
And
James Bond.
in the end of the movie, they have like it turns black and it says, you know, James Bond will return, you know, Bond will return. I'm like, what? I'm just
As
like
ashes? What?
Yeah,
during
you
the
just killed him
cremation?
off. You killed him off. What the hell are you talking about?
Funeral. Credits.
Hollywood should hire me.
Funeral
immediately.
credits. He will return in his coffin.
Yeah.
At a woke.
What's left of him? What's left of him anyway?
God. But yeah, so Mission
Yeah.
Impossible 8, the final reckoning. Yeah, coming out May next year. So
So
we go.
it's probably going to be the end of the mainline Mission Impossible series, but then they might do spin-offs or something like this after, depending on how well it does, maybe. But
maybe.
Or if it does $1 billion, they probably just do more Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah.
Oh, we thought we were done. Just kidding. We came out of retirement. We're not done yet.
It's a search
Get
for
the diesel
more
in there.
money.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
if he can keep up the same stuff that he's done for years and why the movies have been successful, you know, he can still go on and like, you know, doing the spin-off and side stuff with him being an older guy and you have a new main character, just find the right actor, of course, and just have some proper writing. I think it's gonna be okay. You know, you just need to do it right. And again, Tom Cruise cares about his work. You know, he hasn't really followed the woke agenda or whatever you want to say. You know, he cares about the movies. Look at Maverick. Look at in the possible movies. So look at everything that he does. You know, he really cares about the work he does.
Yeah.
And he always has his hands in it.
And I'm going to say hi to Simon Dust 64. Hi, I keep stream in background. Well, hello to you, and good to know that it's in the background that you're listening in. So nice to meet you. It's nice to see that you're here. And Shoki, yeah, we haven't done multiverse yet. No, of course not.
No.
Yes, and spin-offs always do well. Yeah, don't they ever?
Oh,
wow,
so well.
A multiverse where Maverick meets Ethan Hunt.
Real depends
Yes.
with spin-off. Really depends on spin-off and how much you care about the universe. If you care enough about it, you know how to write, know how to do stuff. Just make a great, fun story. You know, something
exactly.
cool.
Oh, dare I say
Unlike
something
this.
original?
Yeah,
and something original too.
That's asking too much, Pop. You're asking too much.
Oh, I know. I always
Yeah,
ask too
then you
much.
have to be creative and like come up with new characters, and
Creative.
settings,
No.
and concepts
That's crazy
Yeah.
talk.
That's right.
from scratch, Pop. Imagine.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
And
goodness.
speaking of multiverse,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yes,
No.
yes,
This-
Fantastic Four
is
D23
this
offers
this a new-
multiverse. Yes, it is.
Is
It just came out.
Is this a
18
new?
seconds ago.
Is this a new article or something? Because I have seen this same stuff long before today about
Yeah.
this.
Yawn.
Multiverse. Yeah. More multiverse.
Yeah, 'cause-
spoilers.
Yeah, because they even said that before that this is in a different universe, and we know everything's gonna be in a multiverse stuff because this is a different universe. And I saw the the D23 and all that, and it's really
Yeah.
old. Did they write the article all over again or something?
I don't know.
I think they have done this article once before. I remember
Maybe.
this. I've talked about this
Uh,
before. What the fuck's going on?
No, that was another universe.
There was a glitch
So-
in the matrix. That's
That's
what I
right.
say.
Fucking multiverses, man.
So at the past weekend D23 Expo in Brazil, Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios brought more Fantastic Four and continue to tease what the movie is about, which lines up to what a lot of insiders had told the reporter at Comic-Con over the summer. So, note,
Yes, over the
potential
summer.
spoilers
Yes,
below.
yes, I
Yes.
see. I've heard about this before. Fuck. Sorry. I get mad. I don't want this movie. I don't want Pedro Pascal in this goddamn movie. He plays himself every single time. He looks the same. And to the people out there that says that he looks different, no, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. No.
He doesn't.
And Jace, you know what it is? I think the multiverse in reality is leaking in. That's why you've seen it before, because it did exist somewhere in the actual multiverse. It's leaking into our universe now. Damn it.
I know. So now we're going to have to give Jason the time out here. So, you know.
Can you dig it?
You know,
nothing like a dancing Bruce.
If you're gonna calm me down, you know what video you need to have? You need to have a video with Jenna Ortega. Then I will calm really, really well down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
But
Wes Cagle, that's been a member for 10 months. Does a lot of copious drinking with turkey, and I guess he can't wait for Thanksgiving. So there we go.
Yeah.
So as a member,
as a show of gratitude for your service in the past, here's a sandwich.
But
thanks for coming, everybody. Good night.
No, wait.
What? You got your sandwich.
My tallest, an opportunity to prove I truly can be an invader, is all that I ask. Gimme.
and Wes Cagle, I want to thank you for being a member for 10 months. So,
I think what's frustrating about this is that like they can't even handle the universes that they've already made. It's already a mess, and then they're gonna just start a new timeline thing with this family.
And they teased this from before too, because you know you have the X-Men universe now too, not the Deadpool one, and what they did, but before the Deadpool movie, the ending of the Marvels, you know, we have. You know, Beast, and and that's also in a different universe. So they are creating new universes for characters, and you know, this was going to be in this movie here is going to be, you know, in the past with the futuristic style. And the little teaser trailer that I got, you know, also they also showed, a lot of us have seen it, and it looks terrible, and again. Pedro Pascal, the best movie he has ever done is when he played with Nicolas Cage, because Pedro, he was just playing himself the way he is in real life. He's an asshole and an idiot, and that's how he was in the movie. So
like you mentioned, futuristic touch. Oh, sorry.
Oh, like Shugi says, I appreciate Pedro's ability to remain exactly the same in every movie. It's a remarkable skill.
Yeah,
it is.
Dude, fix your hair, shave your beard, do something different looks in every movie. That's how you do as an actor.
He shaves his beard in Wonder Woman 84.
That doesn't count.
That's the only one. That's, you know.
He still basically plays himself, but he shaves his beard.
Remember what they said about the movie too when they created it, that they want to base him off Trump, that character on Trump.
Yeah, you can tell by the font and the design of this. They're trying for a retro futuristic look of the 60s, but it just doesn't quite hit. There's something that's off about it.
Slightly,
Now, when this is in the multiverse, I am bringing this to everybody here. Will we ever mention the one above all?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Creator of the multiverse, creator of everything. So
but that because I believe at least in the Marvel universe, you know, that one above all would be Jack Kirby, right?
Yeah,
and that would be to acknowledge a man.
Why can't they just make a proper Fantastic Four movie and have a proper Doctor Doom in it? Proper Doctor Doom who is not Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I agree. But
bring the guy back that was Doctor Doom in the original Fox ones. Fine.
Or have Nikolai, the guy who played Jamie Lannister and stuff like that, a Danish guy.
Oh, he would be good. He would be so good. Right.
Actually,
he has an accent. He has a little accent.
He would be such a good Doctor Doom. That's a perfect fit, dude.
He can just put on a Danish accent and it already sounds like, you know, he's from where Doctor Doom is from, because the accent is so similar.
The things I do for love.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's just like and yes, I do remember they're talking a lot about this in the summer, and I've talked about it before on channels and stuff. And but let's repeat the same stuff again. Let's repeat what they.
So while the D23 footage hasn't officially made its way online and is getting yanked by Feige's snipers, various descriptions have hit the net. Now
The footage is the leaks are out there though.
We already know that the world of Fantastic Four is set in a different universe. It's their version of the 1960s, which is undergoing a space race. The Fantastic Four appear to be located in New York City, where it's not Avengers Tower, but the Fantastic Four's Baxter Building. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that being the Baxter Building. So at D23, Kevin Feige teased a different title, which is getting pretty interesting, as I think a recent rumor said Marvel was changing the title to First Contact instead of First Steps. Feige teased the trailer would be Fantastic Four Everywhere.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
I like that title better. Maybe we should call it Fantastic Four Everywhere. Feige said, translated. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Seriously? Fantastic
Look
Four
at
Everywhere.
look at Pedro. Look at him.
I
Look
know.
at him. He looks the same. He looks the goddamn same like every time.
It's the same.
He does.
And he's so lazy too, Jason. Where he does Mandalorian, he doesn't even have to like do anything. He could just call in from his house. Oh, here's my Mandalorian line. This is the way. Give me my check, please.
You have two stunt doubles. Let them play the character instead.
I know, right?
Check. Click.
Is there something in his contract that, you know, with his agent that, okay, you can hire Pedro Pascal, but on no condition to ask him to shave his mustache?
And he's also in the new Gladiator movie, right? If I don't remember wrong. And he looks the same.
He looks very different. He does not look like Oberlin from Game of Thrones. No.
He was the same in that Great Wall movie.
He was in that too.
With Matt Damon.
And he plays the same character 90% of the time, and he always plays like this father figure most of the time, you know, and this
Kingsman. He was funny a little bit in Kingsman. Hearing him try to do the cowboy accent was pretty funny.
Yes.
That
was hilarious. Oh my God. But I mean, seriously. Anyway, Fantastic Four First Steps releases in 258 days. I still can't get how wonderful D23 test footage. Don't care. This is not Reed. It's not Reed Richards. God, it is not Reed Richards. Reed Richards.
Even Doctor Strange's mom had a better one, you know, John.
Yes.
And he was a fan favorite for a long time in the casting. Why remove him? You could have gotten him back as Mr. Fantastic. Why did you just take him back as Mr. Fantastic in that universe?
Radioactive. I like this new title, Fantastic Four, Fourth Time's a Charm. Oh my God.
I will say,
I love that.
Fantastic Four, the Silver Surfer, the older movie, is gonna be a million times better than this movie.
Yes. Oh man.
You know what? The most comic book accurate Fantastic Four movie is so far is the Roger Corman release.
Yes, I will 100% agree with you on that. 100%.
Yeah.
That's as close as we'll ever get.
Is this movie gonna make Is this movie gonna make the third reboot that flopped look good compared?
Oh God!
No, nothing will make that movie good.
No. I don't know.
I refuse to believe anything on this earth could ever improve that movie.
Hey, comic. Remember, we talked earlier on another show. They showed, you know, the whole poster thing with a lot of characters, right?
Yeah.
And remember, they showed, you know, Galactus' daughter, who's they based basically on an anime character. Yeah. Is she gonna be part of this movie?
She's gonna be in Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
I think she's like an antagonist in that game. I don't know if they're gonna put her in the other stuff too.
Xbox, release Fantastic Four Trank DC. Yes, there we go. I agree with that. What else do we got here? Okay, so from Cross Comics YT, Fantastic Four First Steps releases. Yesterday's footage was absolutely incredible. See, It just
I can't get
what
past
move is
that.
no. I just can't get this. I can't
get it.
Yeah, when I
so
look at
wrong.
him, I don't see Reed Richards at all.
I
The
don't
best
either.
casting on the
I'm
best
really
casting.
trying, but
Yeah,
I
the best.
I just see a business guy.
Yeah, and I want to say the best casting of this movie is Johnny Storm. That's the only really good casting in this movie.
Yeah.
he looks like
I'll
Howard
give you
Stark
that.
in this picture.
He does. I was getting Howard Stark vibes as well.
Yeah, Howard Stark or that's the guy that's the head of the Addams family, Gomez or whatever.
Adam, Gomez Adams. Yeah,
he looks
Gomez
like the dad.
Adams.
Yeah,
Raul
Yes.
Julia, the late
Oh my
great
God.
Raul Julia.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, he looks like Howard Stark in this picture. He does not look like Reed Richards. Like when I think of Reed, I'm like, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I remember when Reed Richards was Tony Stark's dad.
Yeah, close
Yeah.
enough.
It's true.
They're both smart
the
people,
same,
you know?
but different. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
all goes back together.
Oh man. And what else also? Some new footage was shown
And-
as D23 Brazil,
and-
but unfortunately not released to the public.
And,
Yeah, okay.
and
So it's just a
also,
4.
aren't we supposed to get the female version of Silver Surfer in this movie also instead?
Silver
Oh,
Yeah,
Silver
Shalabah,
Surfer.
the other
Shalabah.
character who, yeah,
Yeah.
instead
yeah.
of why not have Silver Surfer himself? Like, come on,
That's
dude.
all I want. That's why I like the Fox's version of Silver Surfer. With
Lawrence Fishburne was great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. Look, yeah, we are only watching for Sue.
Yeah, Vanessa Kirby.
Vanessa
Oh, yeah,
Kirby.
it's true.
Yep.
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
We were just
Yeah,
talking about it,
Yep.
so it perfectly links in.
Yeah, he looks like the guy who finances Reed's voyage to the stars. Yeah, he does. He does.
What's weird
Shows
about this
it.
picture is the
And-
thing is sitting with a picture of himself behind him.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, that's weird. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember
Oh,
they also
I suppose I
talking
kind of get
about.
it.
And I also remember they talking about when I talked about this movie, it's been talks about Robert Downey Jr. He might appear in the movie as Dr. Doom in a movie or an after credit scene.
And it'll only this is the stupid thing
Oh
about
God,
this.
Vince.
That'll only make sense for the audience. None of the characters will even have any clue who he's supposed to be or anything. They're not even going to be in on the joke. Only the
No,
audience will be
that's
like, that's
true.
Tony Stark. They don't know who Tony is because it's a different universe and everything. So it's stupid.
It is. It is.
They're
It's
trying
very
to
dumb.
replicate what they did with Thanos.
Yeah.
It seems like that's what they're trying to do. Is like, oh, let's have a after credit scene with Thanos.
bet
Going,
Reed will
fine,
die."
I'll do it myself.
Yes.
Yeah, what I wanted them to do the reverse is what I was telling my buddy Rocco is like I want them to have Doctor Doom at the end of all the Avengers stuff now, recruiting like an evil supervillain team to fight the Avengers.
But we
I'm putting
need
a team together.
But we need a real Doctor Doom though, the
Yeah.
real
Right,
one. And not,
right.
because again, which version is Robert Downey Jr. gonna play? Is he gonna play, Tony Stark who becomes Doom, or is he gonna play, Victor? Who is he
Or
gonna play?
are we going to get another fake out like the Mandarin, who wasn't the Mandarin?
Oh God, can you imagine?
That movie.
I
Shane
kind
Black.
of think, I kind of have this feeling that's what they're going to do. It's like Robert Downey Jr. is not going to be the real Doctor Doom, but he might be a fake out. Like, oh, you thought I was Doctor Doom? No.
What if
I'm
he's
really...
a Doom bot? What if he's
Oh,
a Doom
yeah.
bot the whole time?
It just
Ooh, there's
doesn't
an idea.
fit.
Xbox,
Yeah.
yeah. Doctor Doom's gonna be lame. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
And Shoka, yeah, Council of Dooms, yeah. Wouldn't that be a thing? I mean,
And
why not? We got Council of Kangs, right?
And one thing I like, because I've listened to Joseph Quinn, the guy who plays Johnny Storm, aka Human Torch, who also played fantastically in Stranger Things. What I like about him, at least he's a comic book fan, and he talked about him, the Fantastic Four story from 2005 2007. So at least he's a geek though. Like he cares about the character in comics. So at least his acting can be at least decent in this movie. So
Yeah.
I will praise him at least for being
So-
a geek.
So more spoilers. According to Charles Murphy, John Malkovich, God, I hate his acting, is playing none other than the Red Ghost, who in the comics was first a Soviet scientist involved in the space race who wanted the Soviets to reach the moon first with the space race stuff in the movie. So what happens in the comics is that the scientist does a similar experiment / mission where he subjects himself to 3 apes to cosmic rays, and they become the Red Ghost and his super apes and battle the Fantastic Four.
So is he gonna play the same
Okay.
character he does a lot of times, or what is he gonna do?
Yeah, a dry character, like, pretty much like
Yeah.
every role that he ever plays. God.
So they talk about like Red Ghost and the Super Apes and all that kind of stuff, but we
Yeah.
need more. Is Galactus gonna be a big thing of this? Because they showed him and all that kind of stuff. Is he gonna be
That's
a
what I'm
big part of
wondering.
this or not?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder.
I bet
More
at the very
spoilers.
end there'll be a storm, and then they'll see Galactus kind of off in the distance or something, and then the last shot will be like Galactus's silhouette, and then credits.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. God, I hope. I just want a Galactus, not a cloud. I just want full-blown Galactus, all in his glory.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear, we can't, it won't look good. It's like, you did the freaking Celestials and Eternals. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. Come on. it's
More
not that hard.
spoilers. The Fantastic Four trailers and teasers released at Comic-Con and D23 have also teased Galactus. Again, I'm told the first act of the movie has Galactus destroying their world and they escape into the multiverse. Okay. Interesting.
Just stop. Just stop. I'm tired of multiverses.
I
Stop.
am as well.
Can we
Yeah.
just have one solo story? I just want one solo story. with
One
Fantastic
timeline.
Four.
Yeah.
One timeline. I want to see a great Fantastic Four battling Doctor Doom, not Red Ghost. I'm sorry, but a Doctor Doom or Galactus, something, or some characters we have not seen before on screen. Just something. And
so Reed will just build a machine and they escape into the multiverse, and it'll be this MCU and what?
And we know they're gonna use X-Men also and all that kind of stuff too.
Oh, the
and
TVA will have to be there.
True.
yeah.
It's gonna be so
You have
messy,
to have the
bro.
TVA.
Because you'll have the
You're-
TVA kind of tying everything together. When you're talking about multiverse, you'll have
of course.
TVA and Loki.
So messy, man.
Or what-
Your obligatory Deadpool cameo, probably
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So
I'm just so tired, man. I'm just so goddamn tired of this. Can we just get
So-
something new, please? Please.
No, you can't. No.
No, nothing
Because this
new.
is
Nothing
Hollywood,
comic
yeah.
book accurate. It has to be cringe. It has to be what have you, multiverse madness, blah, blah,
It
blah.
has to be made for modern audiences. So it's my understanding all the footage released so far is from the first act of the movie. It also appears as if Paul Walter Hauser is playing Mole Man. Oh, so we're going to get a Mole Man. That's cool. More spoilers. The first act features all these classic and different Fantastic Four villains. They're all battling, etc. Then Galactus shows up, and lucky for the Fantastic Four, Reed already knows about the existence of the multiverse, of course, because he's Reed Richards and the smartest dude on the planet. So as their world is destroyed, they can escape, of course, right? Because that would only make sense. What is interesting is that there is a space race going on to apparently see who can make it to the moon first. So does their world even know aliens exist, or is Galactus their version of Silver Surfer their first contact? Then their world gets wiped out. Assuming this is all true when the Fantastic Four escape, where do they end up? When do they end up? Right. So they'll
I know that we are gonna get Fantastic Four in Doomsday, because that's all what this movie is gonna connect with that movie, and all this, and the Doomsday is gonna become Secret Wars. We're getting the new Spider-Man movie. Like, how are you gonna connect everything with this bullshit now? It's getting too much of this multiverses, and how are you gonna add in the X-Men and this?
But
and that?
Jason, the only way to connect all that bullshit is with more bullshit. That's how you
Yeah,
connect.
the only way to
And
fix
you
all
know-
the leftover
I
problems
don't-
is not
I
to
don't
make
watch
more.
shit anymore. I don't want to
Yes.
watch this shit anymore. You know.
Goodness. That make me kind of sad in pants.
And what about Thunderbird, the Thunderbolts the stuff? How's
all
that gonna
the
connect?
other
Yeah,
crap, the Captain America 4 that keeps apparently
yeah.
having a need
How is all that
reboots,
gotta connect to this and
reshoots,
this and this now?
brother.
You know, they don't know their own universe anymore.
It won't
Yeah.
because it's taken 5 years to finally address the stupid celestial head poking out of the earth. That's finally going to come out in the next Captain America movie. They
You mean
they
the
don't know
Captain
what they're
Falcon movie?
Yes,
Because I
Captain
keep
Falcon,
talking about
sorry.
Captain America, and all I see is a Falcon there. It's
And
like
in
Yes,
Infernals, they
yes.
introduced, the brother of Thanos and all that. What are you gonna do with him though? There's
Yeah,
so many
Blade.
characters.
nobody knows.
And Blade. And
Nobody
they set up
knows.
Blade.
Oh, Blade, yes.
Yeah, Blade.
Blade
When would
movie
that
that
come
finally
out?
died.
Nah.
Oh man.
Jon
So in
Snow
other
is-
words,
Jon
the
Snow is
MCU
still sitting
is a
by his
mess.
sword like, they ever gonna call me?
Yeah,
I've been waiting for
like-
5 years. They ever gonna call me? The sword's starting to rust.
Yeah, they canceled his
Oh, my
movie.
God.
So.
Yeah.
And hey, Trinity, how's it going? Nice to see you here, dude. Yes, multiverses. You get a timeline, and you get a timeline.
And
And
how,
You get a timeline. You get a
and one thing,
timeline.
Oh,
how
man.
the goddamn damn are they gonna do the Secret Wars? Because they're not gonna be comics from
No,
the
it
Secret
won't.
Wars
It
from the
won't at
comics
all.
at all.
'Cause they've already screwed it all up.
They
Yes.
used the scrolls earlier in the goddamn MCU, and what the hell did they do with them? Make them illegal aliens who were boring as heck. And
That's
if you
right.
remember that TV show with Nick Fury and all that. I don't know what's the name of the show again.
Agents of
Doesn't matter.
oh no, invasion.
No.
Secret
It does-
Invasion.
Yeah.
The birth
And-
of Gaia, the character that ruins everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
and also remember, we had to be reminded that he was black, in every single sentence.
yes, of
Like
course.
black guys. I was like, yeah, we know.
And that's
We
the
can
show.
see-
That's the show where we also found out that War Machine never got to help in any of the Endgame.
Avengers or
Avengers.
anything. He was
He's been a
trash.
Skrull the whole time.
Yeah,
I know,
and
right?
destroying
He
the
missed his
moment
best
when
friend's death
died.
at a funeral.
And hey, I'm
Well,
studying a bit of Megatron. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you here, man. Great that you joined
It
us.
is weird to say, but even though X-Men Dark Phoenix didn't do well, the original aliens in that movie, because it was supposed to be two-parters of that movie, and it was different movies and what we got, because I saw the original trailer when it came out, and I've seen the concept art and story. It was completely different. And the Skrulls were the villains in those movies. The villains in Dark Phoenix acts more. They're acting more like Skrulls than the MCU's Skrulls. And it's just like, even the Dark Phoenix got it more right with how the aliens were supposed to be, even though they're not Skrulls, but they're Skrulls, but not. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only hope is that Daredevil turns out decent. Because with all the shows that they got planned, I don't know.
Just
I
remember
might,
how they're gonna connect Echo and what they did with Kingpin and Echo.
God,
And
I
also,
know.
I'd almost bet that at this point, Doctor Doom's armor will have Stark Tech in it somehow.
Oh,
yeah, and
Because it would go completely against Doctor Doom's character and his origin and everything he's done with his armor. It's like, oh, Stark Tech, that's the most advanced technology and blah, 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 blah. I got to have some of that.
And also just remember with the Echo what they did with Kingpin, and they made him more into Donald Trump character, and that's what they tried to do with and all that kind of stuff. Like, no, you're destroying Kingpin, and you have a fantastic actor from the Daredevil show, and you added him back and all that, but you're destroying the character now with Echo, it's not Echo from the comics at all. She's a completely different character.
All she had to do was put her fingers on his forehead, and she defeated Kingpin.
Exactly.
And
because
that was an exciting final fight. Yeah, that was the final fight of the show. She touches him, and he has a bunch of memories. He starts crying. Oh no! And then
that's stupid.
I know.
That's it.
I know.
And then try to make him more of a Donald Trump guy in the end.
He wants to be the mayor of New York and stuff. He's like, I'm never going to politics.
Yes, it's gonna be So I am really
because
afraid of
the
the
She is
I'm-
the Jedi.
It is really much red
I mean, that's
flags and
Gaia.
red-
Gaia is all the Avengers. Like that's a
Exactly.
real thing in Avengers. Like they all don't even need to work anymore. She literally put them all out of a job. She has everybody's powers.
He
There's no
does.
reason for anybody.
I'm
She can
glad I
become,
didn't
she can
waste
become
time
anyone.
on that show.
I know.
I've got more important things to do with my time.
You have chosen wisely.
Yeah.
Shoki says Dr. Doom is Tony that didn't make it out of the cave and had the Mark 1 armor melted to his skin face, conquers the 10 rings and learns about magic, making his magic tech. Oh yeah, that would do it.
Oh,
That would
that's
yes.
they would so do
That's
that.
how
That's
it would
so
work.
awful. That's
Yeah.
they're probably thinking that's a great idea, and they'll get right on it and
They will.
incorporate that into Doctor Doom's origin somehow.
Next on Disney Plus, the origin of Doctor Doom. Oh my God. But yeah, so
Ugh.
made it 2 hours. That was pretty good. So,
Well, that last part was grueling. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. We covered Mattel basically advertising for a porn site, Ben Stillmer for Happy Gilmore 2, Mission Impossible 8, and then we found out that he wants to keep doing these until he's 80, which will be a
And
bona fide
also,
miracle and
you have to
fantastic.
remember also one of the main writer now for the Secret War movie is gonna be the guy who wrote most of the season 1 of Loki and he
Yes.
wrote the script for Doctor Strange Mom.
Yep.
And he did some Rick and Morty stuff.
That's right.
Sounds like a hit.
And for everybody that's here, don't forget to hit refresh, leave a comment after the stream, and because it does help this channel grow. And if you guys can also hit the like button, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe as well, because it also helps keep the algorithm going, and it helps these guys also on top of that, which we are about to do when they show their channels. So, like we're about to do right now, because we're at the 2-hour mark, and you know what, Tom? Seeing how you came here last, I'm going to let you go first. Would you like to shill anything? I'm thinking no. Okay, you've had your chance.
Earth to Tom. Come in, Major Tom.
This is ground control.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Where is
Jason.
Mike
Somebody
Lorber?
gets that reference.
What do you got to plug, dude?
This week, of course, the Beyond Show on Thursday. We're gonna talk about some, of course, a lot of the pop culture stuff, what's going on and stuff like that. So we're having that coming up, and also every time comic streams, I will always try to join every time I have the chance to talk about stuff, ranting about stuff, and talk about some funny news. And I normally have Skullcast on Saturdays, so if Tom is available, of course, we're going to do a Skullcast if he's available. And also next week is, we're going to have the Beyond early on a Monday, because we do also the Beyond show every other Monday. And then Wednesday, normally Skullcast on our channel, and then the main Beyond show on Thursday again. And working on a lot of other stuff too that's going to come out. And yes, I am still working on the comic that I'm working on. I might get another person involved in that comic story stuff too, who wants to write some comic stuff. So talking with some people. But other than that, it was fun being here. And as I always say before we wrap up something, just remember, life's too short, make the most of it. And we on this panel, we love you and we appreciate you. And none of us would have been here today if it wasn't for any of you peeps out there. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the inspiration and everything because of you peeps out there. Thank you again.
Not a problem. So, Pop Culture Republic, what do you got going on, dude?
Oh, getting back into it. Working on some new ideas for future live streams. Direction I want to go with the channel. Making a short list of new to me TV shows and some old TV shows I'm kind of revisiting. So that's what's up and coming. getting back into some comic books for Comic Book Saturdays. And then I'm having a blast on Sunday with Appian, where we're talking about Farscape.
Ooh, nice.
So that
Awesome
that has been a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting back into the swing of things after taking a 2-month-long break. So I'm get used to something, and then you take a break, and it's like, oh, I'm getting back into this. Ooh, it's strange. It feels weird. I'm actually doing stuff.
You're getting back in the saddle.
Yeah, getting back into the saddle.
You're back in the saddle again.
Al Nickerson, I took a mad nap and then to wake up to some yelling about the new crappy Fantastic Four movie.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
It's gonna be shit.
Oh man. Well, Al, if you don't plan on seeing it, the only spoiler I'm going to give you is pretty much in the first section of the film, Galactus eats Earth. There you go. So I saved you about $25.
Galactus eats Hollywood.
Galactus eats Hollywood. Yes. So
end of story.
And Appian, dude, what you got going on?
Yeah. So today at 6 and on Thursdays, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, me and Padawannabe and whoever else, we watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've never watched it, so going through the cartoon of that every week.
Wow.
Nice.
And then Sundays, like Pop said, we watch 3 episodes of Farscape. We're gonna watch the entire series, and we're finishing up the first season. So if you want to watch with us, you'll have like 3 or 4 more seasons to catch on with us.
Yeah.
And then also my Theto show is like Friday or Saturday, where The Hill I Die On, where we have different guests come on and talk about movies that they love, like guilty pleasure movies, things like that, and we just talk about movies for a couple hours, and that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
then, 2 guys talking, stuff over there.
Yeah. Stunning and Brave can't be worse than Trash Bag Doom from Fantastic Four. Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yes. The 2015 movie. God, I hate that movie with a passion. God.
Oh, it's fantastic. What'd you say? Say that word again. It's just fantastic. That's it. We call ourselves the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, no, right.
That's such a fun way to learn our name.
Oh, jeez. Yes. Oh, my God. I know.
That movie where they spend an hour learning how to go to space before they even get their powers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, is this movie gonna be worse than that? Well, that's that's a question.
Yes.
It's such a low bar to get over.
And Tom, are you there yet, dude? Okay, so I'm gonna talk for Tom. Hi, I'm the geeky classic leftist, and also known as Tom when I'm on this show or on 540 or anything like that.
Different today, Tom.
I know. I had a bit of a head cold, so that's why. There's my link for my channel. You can go check me out when I do walkabouts, showing the glorious city of St. John, plus also getting back into photography and film and stuff like that. And hopefully in the description in my videos, I also have links to my books that I wrote and hopefully a calendar that I put out too on top of that. So check that out because like everybody also on YouTube that is not in the hundreds of thousands of followers, we are also starving artists. So please support me and my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, Tom, not a problem. Blake just support you, bud. So
way to go, Tom.
I know.
Great
Way
job.
to go. That's right. So
I like the cut of your jib today, Tom. I think I'll subscribe.
Why, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So let's see. I've been listening to some Prince albums. So yes. And Joe Dog, yeah, hey, not a problem. Thanks for coming on by, dude. So anything to help you, man. Anything to help you, Tom. So I just hope you didn't die on me while you're on the show. My God. Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Okay.
All that Fantastic Four yelling.
Michael Moore, you there?
That's what it was. So.
Pedro Pascal. Tom. He's still Reed Richards, Tom.
He went into a coma or something like that because
Gotta do better, Senator.
Me up.
Yeah,
when he's not Reed Richards.
Yes.
It was
I don't
too
know.
much Fantastic Four talk for him.
That's what it was. I'm gonna have to wake him up a different way, like this.
Oh God!
Wake me up when John Krasinski is Reed Richards again.
Yes, exactly. So, or when John Malkovich becomes Reed Richards. Yeah. So,
or Jessica Alba is the Invisible Woman.
Yes, 100%. Oh yeah, I would love that. Make that happen. Make my dreams.
Kind of a
happen
crime
again.
against humanity, though, to make her invisible. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Stunning. Yeah, it's Reed S.A. Richards. So he's looking to he's yeah.
I think I discovered the multiverse, senor.
He's looking to ask the multiverse for a decent burrito or possibly taco. So that's what he's doing. So yeah, that's about it. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining in, and I wanna also thank let's see, I also want to thank Wes Cagle for being a member for 10 months. Really appreciate you, dude. Great that you're here, and I'm glad that you've been a member for so long. Dark Helmet also for that $10 super chat, who's been a happy guy since last Wednesday. Wink wink, nudge nudge, say no more. And also our Madman number 4, who gave a little something there because he missed us so much. So guys, thank you very much for those super chats as well. It really helps a lot. And yeah, read John Byrne's Fantastic Four. Yeah, there you go. That's what you gotta do. It's fantastic read. I love John Byrne's run on Fantastic Four so much. So I would say it's seminal work on top of that.
So it's Fantastic Four is a fantastic read.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you got that joke. And also, guys, hopefully I will be here again on Frantic Fridays, should things go well. And stay tuned to the channel for other little videos that pop up on this channel as well. And if you're new here, again, subscribe because it really helps out. And check out these guys as well. So to everybody out there, I'll always leave you with this.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!